welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing my end of month flip for my Louis Vuitton large ring or GM agenda. So I am experimenting with a new camera setup. If you've seen my recent Play With Me's and vlogs, I rearranged my office maybe like a month ago now, and my husband finally moved over my arm tripod thing that's on the wall, so that way I could record at my desk and not by the hot window in this 103 to 8 degree weather in Texas. So let me know what y'all think of the lighting for these Play With Me's. They look good when I did a few test shots, but with that, let's go ahead and jump right in to the planner. So I honestly can't remember what this planner looked like during the last flip. I feel like I've made a lot of changes just because there's just been a lot going on, and I'm trying to set this up for travel and try to have everything in here that I need. And so right now I'm using the CEO tab dividers from Cloth and Paper. I really like these, although I am thinking about switching them to the Essentials again, which are the 3 tabs. We will see. But behind the first section, we have the schedule section. So I have my quarterly overview inserts from Rosie Papeterie. These are where all the plans come in first. I'll have everything linked below that I can link, as well as discount codes. But we go from quarterly to monthly in here. And so the quarterly, nothing's changed. The same travel information, school dates, etc. And then the monthlies is where those actual plans come in, and I highlight anything going on. And so here is the month of July. So I haven't filled these out, which I need to, but I have these new stickers that I added from Paper Panda that I absolutely love. They fit so well in here, and I just really like them, and it helps really highlight the travel portion. So I have these in, and then you can just add in your departure and arrival times. In here we have just important dates, everything like that. Again, just throwing in plans whenever they happen. And my next Plan With Me, I'll try and build those out. So we have those. And then we go into the list section. So the list is actually my hourly. So I added these in this month for sure. So when I was setting up my academic inserts from Rosie Papeterie, which we'll see in a bit, these came in them. You can also purchase these separately, but I absolutely love them. And as y'all know, I was using my hourly life planner from Erin Condren, but because I just got very overwhelmed with my agendas, which we all know was coming, right? Because I had 10. I wanted an overview or just most of it in here, and so I added these, and I really love them. And so I've been color coding with these Your Everyday Planner stickers, and for the most part. And so I have personal, academic, content, and then consulting for each color code. And then I just highlight and list things out, which again, really loving these. It really helps keep things on track, and I really like being able to incorporate the lists in here, so that way it brings in all of the plans and I know exactly what I'm doing. So here is the past few weeks. This is the week we traveled, so I just have sticky notes in here. But yeah, this is the current week that I'm filming, the week before it goes out. So typically I set these up the same day. I might add, meetings and stuff or appointments, but other than that, I'll put things in as the day progresses, and I just need to highlight whatever's going on that's important. So that is the hourly. And then the next section is the project section, and this is just where we have the weekly inserts. So these are from Infinite Lotus, and we have same inserts that I've been using since, I guess, beginning of June. And these are undated. I really like them. I like the list view as well as the list section, as well as just the plain lined days. And then I like that there's a next week section as well, which really comes in handy, especially since I got a lot of travel going on. It just serves as a little reminder. And then the notes section I've been using for school. Again, just really loving it. So again, previous week, current week that I'm recording. And yeah, really like how this is. And then next is the finance section. So this is all changes from this month because I wanted to kind of, again, consolidate. I was using the Erin Condren budget book, but notice I wasn't gravitating towards it. And so, and Infinite Lotus came out with new inserts, so I got some and put them in here. So behind the finance tab, we have these month on I guess 2-page, 4-page, because there's a back, inserts from Infinite Lotus, and it has a calendar view as well as its 4 sections. These aren't specifically for finance, these are just general monthly inserts, but I purchased them at the beginning of the year, and let me just show y'all July. Decided to reincorporate them in here when I was like going through and organizing things, and so I was talking about starting budget with me videos again, and so that would just involve setting up this section. As I mentioned earlier, I just got the arm for my camera over here, so I think I'll be able to plan more planner videos since I'll be at my desk, because it makes it more convenient and easier for me to film when it's just like right above my desk and I just gotta pull over my camera. So hopefully those will start again soon, and it helps me stick with it. But I want to like put in all the auto pays and stuff here so I know when to reference it. Already got paydays in here, but I just have all of my accounts broken down and what's due, and then I can check things off. I like being able to check off my bills, so we have that. And then I am trying to go on a tight budget, save money, pay off debt, etc. And so I have the inbox and outbox section here. And so with the inbox, I have this budget log, again, that just came out from Infinite Lotus. So this will be like a running transaction list of what I'm spending. And then I'm planning on doing it with the balance of where we start each week, what I spent, and then if anything went to bills or extra debt payments, to keep track of it that way, because I have these weekly expenses inserts behind the outbox. So I can just add up all of my transactions throughout the week for one total, and then come in here and have like a cleaner view, so I know, okay, so I had this was spent on, you know, spending, the rest was sent to debt, the rest, you know, did this. So I want to keep this like a running actual log, and I think this will be the nicer way to do it. And then too, whenever I'm reconciling transactions and receipts, I have like the full list by date in here of what's being spent, and I really like these from Infinite Lotus. So that's the current mini system that I have, and I like because it's pretty simple. So we have that. And then next up is the goals and ideas section, and this is my academic section. Nothing has changed in here except for adding the new inserts from Rosie Papeterie. So you have a course overview, which I love. I have a separate video setting this up for this current class, but I think these are great. I like having everything broken down so you can put in all of your assignments and tasks, any major exams. I highlighted papers. And then there's like a grid reminder section, so you can notate whatever you need to notate. We have a few like non-graded projects for practice that I'm gonna start listing off in here, so I want to include that. But overall, you get this really nice course view. And then there's a perpetual calendar that I'm using for deadlines, just so I have a running list. But I really like these inserts. I think they're just incredible. And then I just added back in my May paper coat inserts, just because I had them and I figured might as well, and that way I can have like a monthly vision, like visual, not vision, in here, and I just prefer it. So I just went in, I think like a week after I filmed my setup video, because I just really like this view with these May paper co inserts. And so I just, yes, I have the perpetual calendar, but I'm also using this just again for that visual view of what's going on, and then I can highlight anything that I want inside of these. So that is the academic. And then behind the miscellaneous section is my notes section. I purchased these inserts from Infinite Lotus too at the end, I think at the beginning of the year, maybe midway through the year, at some point this year. And I was setting up my consulting agenda, which I will have an end of month flip for. And then I noticed that I had a lot of doubles, and I realized that they sent me, I think on accident, but they sent it double of the same insert. So I noticed like there's 2 pages of this, 2 pages of this, like each week there was 2 of each. So I was like, oh, well, that's actually pretty nice, so let me just actually use it. And so I was using the Erin Condren Focus Planner, and honestly, again, trying to keep it all in this one planner, I decided to break everything out and put it in here, and I've really been loving it. So I just change it up each week, and if I don't use it, it's fine. Like I didn't use it that much this previous week that or this current week that I'm filming, but previous week where y'all see this. And again, that's okay. I also switched from, I think this week I had my work schedule in here, and then this week I put like a content schedule. But really it's just for lists, and I really like it, and it's just an additional space if I need it. Again, not forcing myself to use it, but I have it, so might as well make use of it. Honestly, if I'm using the hourly more, which I've been leaning towards, I've noticed that like this week I use it a little bit more, so I use this less. So it really all depends. Honestly, I just also have things in here so that way it helps with whatever's going on. So if I feel like there's a certain way that you know, works better for that day or that week, that's how I'm going to use it. And so I just like having the option in here as well for any additional planning for the weeks that get a little hectic. So yeah, other than that, that is the end of month flip for my Louis Vuitton large ring or GM agenda. And that is going to be it for this video. If you all have any questions, please feel free to let me know. And thank you guys so much for watching.